Hello, welcome to FYPC. It's my channel about my experience with prostate cancer, helping, I hope, to demystify the disease a bit for you and give you some information that will be helpful if you're going through the journey, or if you're caring for somebody who's going through the prostate cancer journey as well. It would help me immensely if you would like this video and subscribe to the channel and share it with anybody who's in the higher risk group, men over 50, especially black men who've got double the risk of prostate cancer, and anyone who's got prostate cancer history in their family, their father or their brother has had prostate cancer. So share it around, let's get the word out there and make sure that everybody benefits from hopefully the information that I'm sharing with you. Now today we're going to talk about the results from transperineal biopsies, and this is the moment that I found out for sure that I had cancer. So let me talk you through that, and hopefully it'll help you to understand the results that I got as I'd gone through the tests. Let's take a look. Okay, so today we're going to look at the results from the two final biopsies. I had 3 biopsies in total, and these are the 2 transperineal biopsies. If you're not sure what that is, have a look around on the channel. There's a video about what a transperineal biopsy actually is. And this is the story of the results from 2 of those. So the first one came back and it said in the report HG pin and atypical glands. Now HG pin was something I'd not heard of before, so straight to the internet, have a look, straight to talking to the urologist and the doctor to understand what that was. And it stands for high grade prostatic interepithelial, which means in the skin, neoplasia. And there are some interesting stats around high grade pin, because it's not actually prostate cancer, but it is generally accepted to be a precursor for prostate cancer, and certainly for men who go on to have another biopsy after this first one, then quite a lot of those are found to have cancer. So it's a kind of precancerous condition. According to prostate cancer, and I'm just checking my notes down here, PIN is not prostate cancer, and 1 in 20 men who have their prostate examined under a microscope for any reason are found to have PIN. And Prostate Cancer UK says that most men with PIN don't have prostate cancer and won't go on to develop prostate cancer that requires any form of treatment. But 3 in 10 men who've got a lot of PIN will be diagnosed with prostate cancer after their second biopsy. So at this point, I mean, just thinking about the emotions at this point, I've had 1 biopsy that was clear, and I've now got a second biopsy that's got a kind of precancerous indicator, this high-grade prostatic interepithelial neoplasia, high-grade PIN. But the urologist isn't happy. She's saying to me, based on everything else we've done and every other scan we've had a look at and every other test that you've had, I'm still convinced that there's something in there and we need to be sure that we find it. So I'm going to refer you for another biopsy, a 3rd biopsy. So the 3rd biopsy takes place, and that's when we find out that we have cancer. So if I just go to my notes, let's take a look at what came back. You'll see this popping up on screen so that you can see the report that I got. So got to remember that the prostate is split into 2 hemispheres, so you'll see results here for left and right. And the left side has an adenocarcinoma, which is, I guess, the doctor's term for a malignant tumour of cancer. And every time they take a sample out of the prostate during that biopsy, you remember from the other videos, the needle goes in and there's that loud clicking sound and a bit of a tug as the sample is taken out. This is a core. So you can see on the left side here, we've got 4 out of the 9 samples or cores that were taken have got this adenocarcinoma in it, the tumour, and the maximum length of that was 3 millimeters. Now I'm not sure what the exact relevance of the length of that, but I guess the more cores that have got cancer and the longer the samples are in the cores, then that would indicate a more prevalent, more avid disease. Then you look at the right side, and again you can see adenocarcinoma, so there's a malignant tumour as well in the right side, and here we've got 7 out of 10 cores that have got this adenocarcinoma in them. But the thing that pops out of this is this other word, cribriform. And when the urologist was discussing this with me, she said, in quite hushed terms, this is important. Now, this is a different way of the cells presenting themselves under the microscope. Sometimes people say they have a kind of a honeycomb appearance, or like a sieve, with a lot of holes in it. And this could be indicative of a slightly more aggressive form of cancer. And I could tell that that was something that was important to her and important to raising the urgency level for me to start to think about treatment. Now, the other thing you can see on this report here is that the Gleason score is 3+4, and I've been put into grade group 2. So I'll come back for the next video and I'll explain what a Gleason score is and what grade group 2 means. And then we'll see the full extent of what that means for treatment. So I hope that was useful for you. If you get a report like this, you need to talk to your doctor, or get your doctor to talk you through it line by line and explain what's there. And if you think the video was useful, like I said at the beginning, please like the video, share it with somebody else, subscribe to the channel. Let's spread the word out there and try and help people who are going through this prostate cancer journey. Thanks very much for watching FYPC, and I'll be back with you shortly. Bye for now.